Now, it's not a job many people know about, leading to a shortage at hospitals across the country. Some hospitals are even scheduling fewer surgeries and in some cases closing operating rooms. Surgical technologists are a huge part of the success in surgeries, but not many people know about the role, meaning not enough people are filling those open positions. All new tonight at 10, Alana Holland tells us about the position hospitals are desperately trying to fill.
60 seconds and we're going to scrub in.
Inside the operating room,
Square off and place the drape.
there are surgeons, nurses, anesthesiologists.
We're getting all of our cords set up and everything.
Also surgical technologists.
Extremely important.
You can just literally pass it.
This is not a real surgery. It's a clinical lab at Baker College.
Doing great.
Teaching students to become surgical technologists.
So when you're reaching over the field, make sure you're protecting your arm.
Okay.
So you don't have skin cells fall off.
Right.
It's a vital role in the OR.
We are up at the field working alongside the surgeon. We are responsible for gathering all of the necessary instrumentation, equipment, supplies.
Problem is,
There's a huge shortage of surgical technologists, not just in Michigan, but across the country.
that's the director of Baker College's surgical technology program. She says the lack of people in this career is an issue because it means shutting down ORs or decreasing the number of surgeries.
Hospitals are kind of getting creative with the way that they fill these vacancies.
She says some are creating on-the-job training programs.
You know, like a funnel of warm bodies to kind of stand next to the surgeon and kind of hopefully know what they're doing, but not really.
This has been a real problem.
Blake Miller is an orthopedic trauma surgeon. For him, having a surgical technologist trained to know his surgeries makes a huge difference.
We went from 6 or 7 orthopedic specific scrub techs to 3.
He says that usually means a patient is under anesthesia longer and the surgery time increases.
The longer a surgeon works, their quality is going to be somewhat sacrificed.
We don't need suction for this.
Hospitals here in West Michigan are feeling the effect. Corewell Health is advertising $10,000 incentives for some of its surgical technologists' open positions. Trinity Health says they're working hard with local educational programs and hiring events to recruit and starting an apprenticeship through Michigan Works.
There's just not enough awareness about this profession.
Brandon Cagle is one of the students about to graduate and start in the field.
Wow, you can actually be up at the field, quite literally shoulder to shoulder with a surgeon, and you can do this with an associate's degree.
Not to say it's an easy job at all. The surgical technologists have to know a lot about multiple surgeries. Plus, there's a lot of continued on-the-job training.
Side, tuck everything, make sure your hand's completely covered.
These students at Baker will supply Michigan with the latest batch of surgical technologists, but more needs to be done to address the need.
We need to get active within our communities, within our high schools, our tech centers, and really just kind of dispel the myths of the profession.
And that's what happens when you have a good team.